just coming up on the first destination, see everything's held together. Huh. Huh. Friends of mine to put up a little spare point type shelter frame that's been there for over 2 years already. The sisal string seems to be weathering very well. Yep, nice and sturdy still. Nobody's been up to use our fireplace in forever. I was here probably about 2 years ago. Phew, alright. I'm going to take a quick break here, have a snack and kind of refuel, then I'm going to be moving up further on the trailer. There's something else I want to go and take a look at. Yeah, some good wind blowing there. The further I get up the mountain here, the more exposed I'm getting, so I guess it stands to reason. The wind's howling up here. This is just my trick or treat bag, as my one friend calls it. This has got sort of, you know, light track trail snack food in it. Then I've got some sunflower seeds, peanut butter in a little jar, you know, energy bars. There's actually some instant porridge there, gummy bears. I got some powdered milk for my, there's some coffee in here as well, there's tea bags, some chocolate, So it's really not based on anything sort of like diet wise, it's simply for its sort of caloric bang to keep you going. And the same thing, you know, if you guys stop for a little snack, don't overdo it, you know, don't eat a full meal if you actually haven't stopped for your lunch and you're going to be having a bit of a rest after it. Just have a light snack, drink some water and keep on going. If you're going to be having a meat snack as well, just make sure you've got it, or if you've got quite a sort of a meat heavy supply of food in your bag, just make sure that you have access to enough water for that, because that takes a tremendous amount of water to process. So just keep that in mind. You've all seen me wandering around the woods and mountains with this stick of mine, and these holes here are not for any sort of glamour purpose or whatever. When I set my shelter up, like if I'm doing a small spear point, or there's a couple of things I can do with it, these holes are drilled to allow cords to go through, and this then becomes a standing you know, a stick, a stake, tent, you know, tent pole, whatever you want to call it. So that's what that's all about. It's, you know, I've got these at different levels for different setups. So all of these have got purposes. You know, if you can basically carry cargo in here, you can tie some like a bag on. You know, like an old, you'd see a sort of a tramp stick. You could tie a bag on there. You could tie meat on there, put it on your shoulder, carry it home, whatever. And any of these holes can be used as peepholes. Military people and I suppose outdoor folk could be familiar with what this is. If you're trying to focus your attention, you're trying to look at something, if you look through this, it almost gives you, you know, like a telescope picture, and your eye can focus on a concentrated area versus trying to pick up something that's moving in a bigger area. So you can use that just to you know, scan an area and see whatever it is you're trying to nail down. So anyway, your hiking stick doesn't have to be just a hiking stick. The notches are not dead, people. That's just the number of hikes that this has been on. It's actually short a few. And this has actually been marked for a certain height for a specific reason as well. So it doesn't just have to be a stick, it can be many things. We're going to move down the trail a little bit, and I'm actually looking for a shortcut to the summit because there's some really nice viewpoints and places to hang out, but the forest road and traditional sort of paths are they just take way too long. So I'm hoping to follow an older road similar to what I'm on, up to a better vantage point. So that's what I'm on about today. Oh, quick sidetrack here. If you want to carry a compass, I found that these cell phone holders are really nice for carrying a compass in. So that can attach onto a pack. It's got a great clip on, so it can act, go on Molly. It can go anything that's got a belt type thing on it. So just a thought. You see the very distinct game trail down here. These little channels have been built all along this path to help guide any water up here down onto the river below us in the valley. They're a pain in the ass to have to climb over the whole time. I don't like that this wind is masking my sound. Don't like it at all. That's very cool. So one thing that's nice with having access in these mountains to stream water like that, if you get a little hot and bothered, you just go and wash yourself down and keep on going. Right, and there is Bear Scat, so we're back to where they are. Let's see what they've been eating in there. Yep. You can see the opposing slope of the valley and the mountain on the other side through up onto the ridge there. Yep, we're absolutely spoiled, Chad. If you want to get away from everybody, we have a place to do that. There's Mr. Bear again. It's not that old either. The slopes are just relentless, man. Reach your legs up. Alright, I'm going to take a break quickly.